Welcome back to Supermoon Station that is taking place at Labitconf. And I'm talking to my really good friend, Juan Dominguez from CadenaMKT. And Juan, first of all, what brings you to Labitconf?
Actually, it was a fun story because I was part of Labitconf since the first edition back in 2013, and I've always been related to the family that is become Labitconf, not only the organizer, but the whole ecosystem that comes to this event.
I know you've been involved in the crypto space for quite a while. Can you share a little bit more about your background?
Yeah, I came across Bitcoin back in 2011, June 2011, when it was around $30. From there, I just been involved all my life, dedicated to crypto, talking about it.
Argentina is one of the most impressive markets when it comes to cryptocurrency adoption and Bitcoin. Why people are coming across crypto and why everyone is moving, I would say running into crypto.
To summarize it in the best way, you can imagine it as a roller coaster, but in fire. That's our economy. Every day we wake up with something different. So for us, going to crypto is like a safe haven.
But I think it's really necessary for us to increase adoption because lots of people have no idea how to use cryptocurrency and all these wallet addresses. What do you think needs to change to increase this adoption in Argentina?
The adoption rate and the adoption efforts and everything is going very well. Comparing to other places, other countries like, for example, Peru, for example, Chile, the adoption of crypto is huge because the difference between the functionality of the traditional system is very significant, right? So to say. So actually it's the opposite. If we want adoption in crypto in Argentina, we don't really need to do much of what is being done.
You mentioned the roller coasters, it brings people into crypto. And I wanted to ask you, since people experiencing roller coaster and crazy things happening in Argentina, what is your crazy story?
Back in 2011, 2012, I was experimenting with some tokens that were even before Litecoin.
Shitcoins?
Exactly. I was a early shitcoiner. There was one in particular that was called Solid Coin, and from there I was working in an exchange that was a WordPad-like exchange that went down for like 3 months, and I had like my entire Bitcoins at that moment. There were like 40 Bitcoins. Before another Bitcoins were stolen from me from MTGOX, so it was basically everything I had. One day it went down for like 3 months, and suddenly one morning I realized it was up. I withdraw everything, and after I did that, I realized that I actually earned like 40 Bitcoins on top. So from there, I learned two lessons. One, don't leave your crypto on a third-party exchange, and the other, of course, sometimes good things happen.
Thank you, Juan, so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for inviting me.